I forgot to get the burner out, or I might have had that, but that was a mica. There was no way I was dodging that. Not at that altitude. Well, shit, there's my first crash of the day. That one stung. That one stung. Where are the crash emotes? That's about as bad as it's going to get right there, hopefully. Wow. Ouch. When I rolled, I was supposed to come out a burner, and it did not come out. I missed it. Never going to complete that without at least getting out. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, that stings. You're having the kind of day I had yesterday. God, that was a bad run. I probably went 10 battles without getting a kill, and then I had those 3 battles in a row where I got team kill, team kill, team kill. I was like, what the heck do I have to do to kill an enemy? We all have days like that, man. And I've had some bad days, but nothing like that. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Raising cattle. Nice landing. It's hard to get those F-15s slowed down sometimes. Well done, sir. Oh, look at this guy. Holy cow. Dude, what are you doing? Oh, there he's turning now. I was going to say, this guy's AFK for sure. Okay. He's way the F up there. Alright. Finally home, Brain says. Just flying around. Nearly 280 days. Oh, wow, I did think you were, exactly as it just checked. Oh, I really thought you were you're right there with me then. Just flying around. Just flying around. What ads? I never seen one. I just run my War Thunder. Well, ads on Twitch is what I'm talking about. And yeah, if you're sub to Turbo, you won't see any ads. That's what I'm saying. That's where you spend your money. You just go ahead and get a Turbo, and then it helps the streamers too. It's just like as if you sub to that channel. As far as the ads go, anyway. So I have one new friend. Want to play now or later? My videos are all about true gameplay, and it's all about getting killed. And just making up a smoke ad, me up on making a smoke, add me up on Discord. Yeah, missiles work better from high to low. That's not true. Yeah, actually, it is. It is true. That is true in the game. That is true in the game. I want to high five you. Mm. We do it. We do it. What is that movie? Demolition Man style. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I need to get a little stretch in here. We'll ready up, but I'm gonna stand up and drink some agua, cause I'm agua fria. All right. Again, thank you guys all for chilling. Titan, thank you for swinging in today and all the chats, dude. I love it. The chats are what make this fun. I mean, you guys just even being here, and even if y'all were just making fun of me, it would be worth it. Oh, what's up, buddy? What's up, Fuzzy? I can we can take a look at it and I can explain them the best I can just from my knowledge, but I do not have any experience with them in game. But essentially, you're going to be firing them just like, if you can, and kind of like we talked about the other day, especially with IRST, and take that D shot, boys. Take it. Take it to the face! Start a rumor by a broomer, sent a death threat to a boomer, or DM a girl and groomer, do a zoomer, find a tumor in your whoop. Oh yeah, I did need that. I needed that. Take this quirky quiz. Vaccinate your No worries, dude. You had good timing because I'm on a stretch right now. We on a stretch break. We on a stretch break, and I needed it too. My back is tight. Tight like a twiga. All of the time, a little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything. Oh, right. Yeah, there. Oh. All right, boys. All right. Let's go ahead and take a quick look. I'm gonna make them wait just a little bit. Let's go over to China and let's take a quick peek at, let's start with the 10, huh? This is catalog. What was the other one you said? The SD10s. So the 12s, these are going to be either your Fox 3s, so you're going to be able to, you should be able to, depending on the radar, ripple fire them just like you do the 120s or the Micas. You don't have to hold lock. They all go bulldog after about 15 kilometers, 10 kilometers for sure. So when you get in that situation where they're within 10 kilometers and you shoot at them, they're fire and forget. You don't have to hold a lock. You don't have to hard lock them. You just fire and forget. And then if the other ones are IR, right? Are they the IR ones? Which one has the SD10s? But in either scenario, um, particularly with the IR missiles, uh, you can shoot them with just the seeker head, or you can shoot them by getting a radar lock. Now the radar lock does not do anything for the missile at all. All it does is tell the seeker head where to look, and then that's why you can aim it a little better. Like if you have a radar lock on somebody, you can usually get the aim out a little bit farther in front than you can if you are just using the seeker head, right? If you're just using the seeker head, you got to put that circle on the plane, then you have the outer circle that's the field of view of the whole seeker head, and you can get that out in front a little bit, but when you have a radar lock, you can get it way out in front. And if you can get it out in front of those flares to where the seeker head never sees those flares, your IR missile is going to hit every time. But then now you might have been here when I talked about IRST the other day. IRST is infrared search and track, and that's that little thing that you see on the nose of like the Su-30 or the Rafale. One of the Typhoons has it. It looks like a little uh, camera on the front of the nose, and that's the IRST, and it just looks in a really small range out in front, but that's all IR, and that locks onto the plane infrared. It locks onto its infrared signature, and essentially like a radar allows you to aim a little better. But the benefit of IRST is that when you lock a plane up, they don't know it because you're not using the radar. You're just locking on to their infrared signature. So they don't get an RWR hit. They don't know that they've been locked up, and they don't know that you fire if you do shoot on them. They don't know that that IR missile's been shot at them. So you can get some pretty sneaky kills with the IRST and 9Ms, Magic 2s, the IR missiles for China, which I'm assuming is that other one. It might be a little bit lower one. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the effective way to use those IR missiles. But again, when you're in a 5-on-1 or a 16-on-16 match, it's not always that easy, right? So it's overall easier to just use the seeker head. You can just turn the radar off and just use the seeker head, which is a lot of times easier, but it's not as, you're having to go through the flares and relock this, and you just get a good IR lock on the plane, and then you don't have to worry about the flares. But we'll practice some of that when I get up into the Rafale. And I struggled a lot at first with like I think the F4 was the first one that had, kind of complex radar. And I can remember flying it like, oh, this is so frustrating. Like, this game is so in depth. This radar should be able to do this, this, and this. And I don't know how to make it do it. So I was just like you guys, man. I was on there watching YouTube videos and finally realized what binds I needed and this and that, which I did forget to you guys to put my binds up. I will do that today. So by tomorrow, I will have not only my controller binds that I used before I got on keyboard and mouse, but I'll put my keyboard and mouse ones up there too. Because while I do absolutely recommend getting your own, it is helpful to have a good starting point. And what's up, Huggies? We was kind of talking to you earlier. Good day, buddy. Good day. I was giving you your due, giving you your props, letting people know you the man. Because Grom's in here too. He finally got his surgery, so he's recovering, laying on his side, getting better. So he's gonna be back at it soon too. But yeah, Huggies, like I said, man, he's your Tangia boy right there. Your Tangia man. I'm a man. I'm not a boy. I'm a man. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and bring it in. We about to get diggity, get diggity, 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 giggity goo, giggity goo. Nose wart or chin wart. Like I was telling Sicario, man, I'm jealous. He's got like the best beard on Twitch right now, man. That thing is solid. Savage has a pretty solid beard too. And YOLO's is getting there. But for me, man, I would have to be just fermenting it every day, dude. Anything outside of this and it just goes straight gray. Look like a skunk, man. It's just in perfect lines. I'm like, no, I don't really shave too much. It just kind of grows in. It doesn't really grow in here or here so much. You mean to tell me it just grows in all white trashy like that? I've never been able to grow a good beard. The older I get, it does get a little thicker, but I can't compete with you guys. I can't compete with that. There is a difference, but it's not much, man. Not much. Like I said, you still got to get those instructions just right, or it comes out looking like boop. I can like the way you work it, no diggity. Uh, Man, it must be cold there, Sick. It must be cold where he is, all beanied up and bundled up inside the house. Oh man. At least you don't have to worry about your PC overheating. I know he doesn't have to put a fan on his PC. Fan on fans. Living out here in the desert, I almost have to go liquid cooled just to avoid the outside temperature. Screw how hot the computer gets. Curve the word, spin the verb. All right, we finally got into a game. Here we go, guys. We just got in. We just got in. Y'all didn't miss a thing. I like the way you work it. Baby, it's time. Baby, I'll get you in my ride. And yeah, I think I said it, but yeah, good day, Huggies. Good morning, bud. Good to see ya. Thank you so much for lurking earlier. I know you're a busy guy. Got your meetings and stuff. I super appreciate that. Thank you. And I mean it, man. I know you try to downplay it, but you've got rare resources at your fingertips, and you get to kill two birds with one stone, man. You get to entertain us and make AI better, I guess, for everybody, right? Take it easy, man. I know you got calls, Titan. Thank you so much, dude. Hopefully, I totally look forward to seeing you more often, dude. So come in here, chat, hang out whenever you want to, man. Absolutely welcome. Thank you so much. And good Thursday to you if I don't see you again today. How is he shooting at me? There he is. There he is. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Bad timing. Good night, sir.